are you guys doing today? Well, as you can see, I'm at my dining room table. Hubby and I just finished supper. So we went over our, kind of like our weekly meeting. We went over our variable expenses, how much we spent this week, if there's anything that needs to be done differently on our next budget. We do that very frequently because it is extremely important to keep up to date with your budgeting, because budgets are fluid. They can change from one week to the next, or from 1 month to the next, depending on how you budget. But it is individual. So hubby and I just went through, looked at our gas, our groceries. We actually ate out. Well, we didn't eat out. We brought home food for the first time in a minute. So we were just going through all that so that our budget at the end of the month balances and we can make sure that we are on the right path, because that is what this whole budgeting experience for us has been. It's been about getting our financial affairs in order. Hence the name, Affairs in Order with GiGi. That's our channel. I'm GiGi. Welcome, welcome. We have some new folks. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you spending your time with me. It's really a privilege, and I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I thank you so much for that. Just a little about us as a family. Right now we are empty nesters. It's just myself and hubby. We have 2 dogs. We have Molly and CJ. Molly's about 12, and CJ's, Molly and Chester. CJ is our kitty that we just had to let go of. But we have Molly and Chester. Let me go back through this again. Molly is 12, Chester is 10, and then I'm married to hubby. Hubby and I have been married over 30 years. I am a disabled women's health registered nurse. I worked in labor and delivery, newborn nursery, GYN surgery. We circulated our own surgeries, our sections, and mom, baby, newborn nursery, all that good stuff. I probably already said that, but it's a women's health center, and I worked there. That was my dream job, and I'm so very blessed that I was able to do that job for as long as I did. I have several incurable diseases that are terminal. I was diagnosed in 2009, so I have dealt with this a very, very, very long time. And hubby, he is retired Army. He's a veteran of the Desert Storm, Desert Shield, and Iraqi Freedom. And he currently works locally for our state. We have 2 children. We have a daughter who is a teacher, and our son who was in the Navy, but he's a welder. Each child is married, and our daughter has 2 daughters, and our son and his wife have a daughter and a son. So we have 1 little grandson and 3 granddaughters. But we have only been budgeting a year, and what a difference it has made in our lives. My goal when I made this channel was, if just 1 person can start budgeting and it make a difference in their life, because I know it did ours, then that's all I could hope for. And I've had many, many people reach out to me saying that yes, they have started budgeting and they are cash stuffing, and It's wonderful. I love it. That just makes my heart swell with pride. And it's, like I said, it's life-changing. I never budgeted because I thought budgeting meant restriction. And no, budgeting means what I want it to mean. It's my budget. I get to choose. And your budget will be different than mine. It's different from everyone's, but you have to do what works for you within your budget. Now, there's a lot of budgeters out there who have many sinking funds, and they start with a lot of sinking funds and they stuff a little bit at a time. Well, that's good for them. It doesn't work for us. What I wanted to do was, we started with 5 sinking funds. We got those sinking funds fully funded, and then we did 5 more. And when the need arose that we needed to add more to medical, we just switched it around and started adding some more to medical. And that's what works for us. Having a small amount, getting those fully funded, setting that aside, and then going for a handful more. I like that way. But my way is not right. Their way is not wrong. Their way is not wrong, and my way is not right. I mean, it's an individual thing. So, we have got to budget this November 22nd paycheck, because we budget once a month with my Social Security and hubby's retirement. Then every week, because hubby works locally for our state, we do the weekly paychecks. And most of the time, our weekly paychecks go towards our sinking funds. We started out really hard paying off debt, and then we got hit with an IRS notice from many years ago. We had no idea. We were shocked. So when we had to pay that IRS, we didn't have those thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars saved up. And it in me triggered, I felt so vulnerable that, if y'all hear, that's Molly scratching her bed in the background. So she's going to scratch, and then she's going to go around and around and lay down. So I apologize for Molly. She's wanting to be on camera so hard. She's like her dad. You know how hubby is with the camera. But when we got that notice, and we called, and we had to pay thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars that we didn't have, it threw me for a loop. I was like, no. So I love the Dave Ramsey method, but I had to choose for ourselves that we needed some savings along with paying off debt. So we are Dave Ramsey inspired, but I couldn't, sorry guys, I had air in my mouth. I could not go without having savings after the IRS incident. No. So we're still paying off debt, but we're building up our savings, and we're paying off debt at the same time. But since Molly has now laid down on her bed from scratching, I don't know, do y'all's dogs do that? Oh no, she's still doing it. Do y'all's dogs do that? Do they scratch, then go around and around and around, and then lay down? Let me know in the comments below if y'all's dogs do that. But we're gonna take this budget that we just jotted out between hubby and I, and we're gonna get in the office, because if it is not done in the office, then it's not proper. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to be done in the office. So come on guys, join me in my office and let's get this budget done. Okay, BFFs, let's get into the November monthly spread. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit so y'all can see what's going on. There we go. We don't have but 2 more bills, and they both have cleared. So we're going to mark off our car insurance and the internet, because that means that all of our bills have cleared. I put the monthly stickers down on the due date of our bills, and as they clear the bank, I highlight them off to let you know, and me know, that I don't have to worry about those bills anymore. They have cleared the bank and everything is gravy. Now I don't know why they all fall due pretty much on the same day every month, but for some reason some gets taken out before others. Sometimes it's later. I don't understand it, but that's what happens. But all of our bills have cleared. So now we will go to our variable expenses, and groceries this week. We spent $31 on groceries. And then hubby got fuel this week. So we spent $76 in gas. And then, y'all, we did something that we rarely do. I had a hankering for a spinach feta pizza from Domino's. So we got takeout. $45 for pizza. I could have went to Little Caesars, but y'all know I can't get no spinach feta $5 pizza. So we spent $45 at Domino's for our pizza, $76 for gas, and $31 for groceries. So let's get back here at our weekly check-in. All right, we started this week with $391 for groceries, and we spent $131 groceries. Gas, we started out with $210 and we spent $76. Takeout, we still had our whole $150 budget. We spent $45. And miscellaneous, we didn't spend any. So, let's do some math. How about that? All right. $391, what we started with. Y'all have to turn it sideways so y'all can see it, because if I just leave it like that, y'all can't see it. So I got it jacked up on its side. $391 minus $131 equals $260. So I got $260 left. Then gas, $210 minus $76. That leaves us $134. And then of course $150 minus $45 leaves us with $105. And then $100 minus $100 leaves us with $100. So let's see what our weekly spending was. $131 grocery, $76 fuel, $45 Domino's, $252. So we spent $252 this week. We spent $338 the first week, $161 the week after that, and then this week we spent $252. All right, so let's add our totals up. $260 plus 134 plus 105 plus 100 equals 599. So if 851 minus 252 equals 599, then we are on the right track. So 851 minus 252 equals 599. So we are on the right track. So next week we start with 260 in groceries, 134 gas, take out 105, and miscellaneous, we still have the 100. We have not done anything with that yet, which is 599. So we still got a decent amount to go. All right, now let's flip over and do our budget for the 22nd. So this is November 22nd. And y'all will see hubby's check is back down because the overtime is gone. So $600. No fixed expenses. We paid all those the first of the month. So we got 600. And our variable expenses, giving always gets 20. Always. So 600 minus 20 leaves us 580. Y'all know how I feel about writing on the bottom of that book. So we'll bring $580 up to our sinking funds. And we have medical. And medical's gonna get 100. And then we have emergency. It's gonna get 100. Clothing is gonna get 40 because we are working with less. Projects will be getting $200. Buffer will be getting 60. Grandbabies will be getting 40. And family will be getting 40. So let's add this up. Can y'all see that? There we go. 100 plus 100 plus 40 plus 200 plus 60 plus 40 plus 40 equals 580. 580 subtract 580 is 0. And that's how you get a zero-based budget. We're not sending any to extra debt. We're not sending any to extra savings right now. We're just all putting it towards our sinking funds in our giving category. So that, guys, is how you get a zero-based budget. So hubby made $600. This is bring home pay. $600. $20 for giving leaves $580. And then from the $580, we took out $100 for medical, $100 for emergency, $40 for clothing, $200 for projects, $60 for buffer, and $40 and $40 both for the babies and the family, which totaled $580. Zero-based budget, no money left out there to play around with. We told every dollar where to go and gave it a job. All right, Now, if you guys are logging off here, leave me a heart emoji in the comments below. The rest of you guys, we're going to answer our promptu card question. Okay. All right. This is what if you could live anywhere in the world? Okay. If I could live anywhere in the world, it doesn't say where, but I'm gonna interpret this. If I could live any place in the world, I'd probably live in Sweden, Switzerland, someplace like that. That's probably where I'd want to live. So, if you could live anywhere else in the world, where would you guys go? Leave it in the comments below. Because I know you guys come up with some great answers. So, I want to see what you guys are talking about. But, if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with someone that you think may enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. We will be having a giveaway soon. I've got some savings challenges. I told you guys that I wanted to give away, so we'll be doing that soon. I thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you spending your time with me. I love you guys. Until next time, friends.